Okay, I can't talk. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and in today's video we have a grocery haul. We got a ton of stuff, a lot of produce. So we went to Woodman's, which is a local grocery store. That's probably my favorite store to go to, and we like to go early in the morning because it's 24 hours, so that's always really convenient. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And let's get started. I'm here with Adam, and we just got a good amount of stuff, like I said. So starting with produce, we got mandarins for Adam. So these are easy for him to take to work. He gets these every time. Usually we get them from Sam's Club, but if they have them at the grocery store that we go to, he grabs them as well because he is completely out. So he brings these to work. So we like to get shredded lettuce just for things like sandwiches and burgers. Sometimes I use them in bowls too, or like tacos. It's just convenient to have it on hand as opposed to just the romaine we usually do, which we also use romaine, so I grabbed some of this. We also like to use this for burgers and sandwiches too, but sometimes it's nice to just switch it up. It actually makes a difference in how it tastes, and yeah, that's why we get both of these. We have been getting green grapes every time we go to the store, so Adam decided to grab some red seedless grapes this time. So these are 0 points for us. It's something he can pack and take with him to work. I like to have them with breakfast or lunch as just like a side, and so that's what we have the grapes for. We've been able to grill more, so I grabbed some sweet corn. I love sweet corn on the grill. Usually what I'll do is I'll spray it with some olive oil spray and add some salt and pepper, and then sometimes we'll add butter after it's done being grilled. But this is just a good side, and it's filling because it takes a minute to kind of eat the corn on the cob. I grabbed some broccoli just as a side. Usually I like to have this on hand. I like to grab a few options like I've mentioned before, so things that we can have with pasta or burgers or any type of meal we're having. So like asparagus I got as well. It's something I can just throw on a tray and toss in the oven and throw like some olive oil spray and seasoning on it, and it's really convenient, but it's a good filling green vegetable. I like to do Brussels sprouts, but I feel like we've had that a lot more frequently, so that's why I decided to switch it up with asparagus because we haven't had that for a while. I also got some more zucchini, again for the same type of thing. Sometimes I'll use it and like cut it up and add it to a pasta or just make it as a side dish on the grill, but other times I like to just use it for veggie mix. I grabbed more regular, just like white sliced mushrooms. These I've been adding to eggs, pizza. Sometimes I'll even saute some onions with mushrooms and balsamic, and that is such a good topping on a burger. Blueberries were on sale, so I got 2 things of them. And I just use this mostly for my yogurts. Adam doesn't really eat blueberries. He likes more of like the oranges and grapes, but I like to have them mostly for yogurt and if I'm like baking recipes. I got some grape tomatoes. These have been really good lately. Just a convenient thing to add to bowls. Sometimes I don't want to cut open a whole tomato and then have it sitting in the fridge. So with this, I can just grab a couple of them and it's the perfect amount. So I add that to bowls or to wraps, or even sometimes I'll slice it up for sandwiches. And then these were $1, so I just grabbed them. Some strawberries, and usually I'll grab them when they look good or they're on sale, and it's just another fruit that I can add to my yogurt, or sometimes we'll just like make a fruit cup and snack on some fruit. We got a big thing of bananas because we have some dark bananas over there that need to be frozen, but other than that we're out of them. And so Adam brings these to work, and then we pretty much end up freezing the rest of them. That's why I like to just get a lot when we go, because it's always nice to have some to just toss in the freezer. I got 2 types of apples. So I got my regular Honeycrisp because I'm kind of scared of change, but a lot of people have recommended I tried the Cosmic Crisp apples. So I have Cosmic Crisp here to try, and then a few of my Honeycrisp. I just have an apple every single day, sometimes in the middle of the day with like a yogurt dip, but other times it's usually just after dinner right away. And then I just needed some onions for different recipes, so I grabbed some regular yellow onions. Potatoes are no longer 0 points for us, but we still like to have them as a side. So these are the Boomer Gold Little Potato Company potatoes. And what I do is I toss these. I have a little grate that I can put on the grill, and it's perfect. I'll spray this with some olive oil spray, some seasoning, and then toss them in the basket and grill them up, and they are perfectly cooked. So usually I leave them on there for like 20-25 minutes and move them around every once in a while, but it works well while I'm grilling everything else. So these I pretty much just don't even have to pay attention to. Okay, in my last haul, I mentioned that I like to stock up the fridge with different types of meat so that I feel like I have to use them up by the expiration date. So it really gets me to cook meals. So today I decided I got 2 pounds of 99% lean ground turkey. This is 0 points for us. I can use that for so many different things. I can make pasta sauce out of it. I can do meatballs, burgers, taco meat. So that's why I got that. And then I also got one of the 93% lean because it does have a little bit different flavor and texture, and sometimes it's good to just mix it up. So like maybe I'll use this one for the taco meat or the sauce or something. They didn't have any ground chicken, so I didn't grab that this time, but they did have the thin sliced chicken breast. So I'm probably gonna make chicken sandwiches. Hopefully I'll film them this time so that I can show you guys how we've been making them, because they've been so good. And I just bread them in panko. And I forgot to mention the 93% lean is actually points. So it is 4 points for 4 ounces, and the chicken breasts are 0 points for us. I grabbed some center cut bacon. This is actually 2 points for 3 slices, so you can have 3 with this. It's 70 calories for 2 slices, 5 grams of protein, and this is something that I've just been adding to my kind of prepped ingredients list so that we can have it in a container in the fridge and just add it to a bunch of different meals. One piece alone can add a lot of flavor to a dish, so that's why I like this. I can add it to wraps or bowls or anything, and it really adds flavor. We didn't find any good chicken sausages today, so I actually just grabbed these turkey hot dogs. It was something different that we haven't had in a long time, and they're only 2 points for one. It's 60 calories for one and 8 grams of protein, so I thought that that would be something really good, especially like I said, we've been grilling more, so maybe we can grill up some hot dogs. Then this was a different brand of imitation crab that I found. So this is the stick style, which is what I prefer. It is 70 calories for 2 pieces and 8 grams of protein. And I've mentioned before sometimes that imitation crab is pretty high in sugar, so you kind of want to check that on the back on the label when you get it. But this one only has 4 grams of sugar for the serving, so that doesn't seem too crazy. 2 points for 2 sticks, and they actually seem a little bit thicker and like bigger than the other types I get. So this will be good for poke bowls or different dishes where we want to throw crab in. Sometimes I even make crab pasta, and it's really good. I got some turkey pepperoni. This is 70 calories for the serving of 17 slices, or 2 points. It's got 9 grams of protein. So it is something you can add to a snack if you do like a roll up or something, or just with some crackers or pretzel crisps. It's pretty high in protein, so it does help fill you up a little bit more. And then I also got the mini turkey pepperonis. We've gotten these before a long time ago, but I was thinking this would be really convenient for a pasta salad instead of having to chop up the pepperoni. And I actually got broccoli, so maybe I'll make a pasta salad this week. But 70 calories for a quarter of the bag, it's an ounce, and 9 grams of protein. So this is also just like a good mini pepperoni you could add to pizzas as well, or even like a bowl, but that's why I got this, something different. We have been loving the McGriddle sandwich we make for breakfast. So these are the exact sausages I like to use. They are the Applegate chicken and maple breakfast sausage patties. It's 60 calories for 1 patty, 5 grams of protein, and 2 points. And they are gluten-free. They're just a really flavorful chicken sausage. I love the maple flavor in them. It works really well with the McGriddle. And if I don't usually make them into that, we just cut them up and have them with pancakes. Then I just grabbed 1 thing of cheese. This is Crystal Farms reduced fat cheddar cheese. If I go to Woodman's, this is the brand I like to get for reduced fat if I'm not going to Trader Joe's to get their cheese. This one actually, I want to say scans wrong, but it is 90 calories for a quarter cup. It's 3 points, and it's 7 grams of protein. And yeah, sometimes it's good to just have the cheddar cheese on hand, because from Trader Joe's I get mozzarella and different cheese blends. So I like the plain cheddar. Then for some freezer stuff, I got a bag of my favorite Green Giant riced veggies. This is the cauliflower and sweet potato mix. This used to be 0 points for us when sweet potatoes were 0 points, but now it is actually 1 point for the serving, so the whole bag is 3 points. It's 50 calories for the serving and 2 grams of protein. And usually I don't really measure out the serving because I'm making it into a bigger dish, so I'll make a Spanish rice or fried rice with it, and then I divide it from there. So I would just add the 3 points to the recipe, but this is really convenient. We go through this stuff pretty much every week. Usually I get frozen edamame from Trader Joe's, but I was surprised to see they had the shelled kind at Woodman's today. So usually I can find it and it's not shelled, but this is actually bird's eye. And I love edamame. It is really good to kind of bulk up a meal. It's really filling actually. So we can have a good serving for 0 points. It's 90 calories for a half cup. It's got 9 grams of protein, and it's just something that you don't always think about, but when we do add it to meals, and I'll even add it to like a Mexican bowl and it works well, it's really good, and it's, like I said, pretty filling. We've never had this brand before, but these are Alaska salmon burgers. They are 120 calories for one burger, 14 grams of protein, so it's a good amount of protein, and 3 points. So sometimes we'll have salmon burgers on buns, but I actually prefer to use them in pasta a lot more because it's really easy to just kind of chop them up and mix them in with pasta instead of having to make salmon, which I guess isn't that much more difficult, but they're flavorful and they're good. It's convenient to have in the freezer, and they are gluten-free. Then our favorite Real Good product, they're stuffed chicken nuggets. So this is the uncured pepperoni and cheese nuggets. These are gluten-free, grain-free. They have 22 grams of protein in the serving. They have 200 calories for the serving. It's 3 nuggets. And it's 6 points for 3. So this is something we like to have as an appetizer. If we're gonna have like a pizza night or something, or an appetizer night, we just like to have these. Then the Bibigo mini wontons. These are our favorite. We were looking at some other ones and we just always go back to these because we recently tried them in the air fryer, and I have to say they are so good. So thank you to everyone who recommended we air fry them. Before we were just microwaving them, and they're good microwaved because we kind of like them a little soggy sometimes. I don't know why I like wontons like that, but in the air fryer they're really good as well because they get nice and crispy. But you can have 13 pieces for 230 calories. It's got 13 grams of protein. And for 13 of these, it is 6 points. So it's a big serving. We don't always make that many, but it's really nice to just add them to bowls or just have them as a side if we're having like fried rice or something. So these are our favorite, and we like to get the chicken and vegetable flavor. They have like a pork and vegetable, I want to say, but we prefer the chicken. And then Adam can always depend on Woodman's to have his big box of breakfast sandwiches. They don't even have these at Sam's anymore, but these are the Jimmy Dean's Delights English muffins. They are turkey sausage, egg white, and cheese, and he usually takes the cheese off, but he still tracks it like normal. One sandwich is 8 points. It's got 270 calories and 18 grams of protein, and he likes to add lots of hot sauce to it. They're convenient for him to bring to work. Like I said, it's 18 grams of protein, so it is a little bit more filling. Even though it's not like the biggest sandwich, it still is a good option if you're looking for something quick to pack. Okay, next Adam grabbed some of these Power Flapjacks from Kodiak. These are just the buttermilk flavor, so they come in packs of 3, and the pack has 14 grams of protein. It's 190 calories and 5 points. And these are something he could bring to work, but actually he likes to just have them at home, like after the gym. He likes to air fry them. It says you can put them in the toaster, oven, or microwave as well. But he air fries them, puts some nuts and more and banana on them, and makes a really filling meal out of them. But these would be something convenient if you wanted to even bring them to work. Like I said, they're prepackaged as packs of 3. I grabbed some Light and Fit Greek yogurt. They only had vanilla this time, out of the 2 flavors I like. I really only like the toasted coconut vanilla, and the labels are back on, so that's weird.
I was gonna ask you about that.
It's 80 calories for 1 container, 12 grams of protein, and 2 points. And this is my favorite base for just a yogurt bowl where I put granola and berries usually. I grabbed some dressings, so I needed more Bolthouse. I've just been flying through Bolthouse Classic Ranch lately. So this is 50 calories for 2 tablespoons. It's got 1 gram of protein, and these are just yogurt based dressings, so that's why I really like them. There's also the honey mustard is one of my favorites. I like this one the most with chicken. It's 45 calories for 2 tablespoons and 1 gram of protein, and this one's also good on like sandwiches or bowls. This one is just good on everything. The plain ranch, I could put ranch on anything, so that's why I like to have those on hand. That's pretty much my go-to dressing. And both of these are 2 points for 2 tablespoons. I got another thing of Taco Bell mild sauce. So this is just another good sauce that really has no spice, no kick to it, that I can add to different recipes. So that's why I enjoy that one. And then I've never seen this before, but this is Old El Paso. It is a creamy queso sauce. So it's only 20 calories for a tablespoon. And I don't know, I just thought it would be something interesting to try. It'd be something quick to add to bowls or something, so that's why I grabbed it. It says it's mild, and it is 1 point for 1 tablespoon, but you can also have 2 tablespoons for 1 point. I got some seasoning packets. So first thing, I got taco seasoning. This is the 25% less sodium. I always say that I try to just find that because I add my own sodium. So the less I can get in the mix is better. And then I got some chicken packets. So this is what I like to use. I put these in a gallon bag with a pound of chicken, and I let it sit in the fridge for a while. And I usually just add water. I don't add the oil that it recommends. But the flavors I got, zesty herb, we have been loving this one. Mesquite is one of my all-time favorites. And then this was a new one we haven't tried. This is the black garlic parmesan. So I thought that one sounded really good. So you can use these as like a rub, or you can mix them in burgers even, but these are really good to have on hand. It's really convenient for me. Then I Really like the Trader Joe's chai, but I'm almost out, so I decided to try the Tazo brand. I just wanted to see if there was a difference, maybe if this one was more strong. So that's why I got this. It's 0 points, and I like to add a scoop of the collagen creamer from Bloom and some cashew milk, and it is the best chai. I grabbed some Taco Bell crunchy shells. So the serving is 3 taco shells for 4 points, but 1 shell is only 1 point if you just wanted 1, although we usually have like 3 at a time. It's 160 calories for 3 of them and 2 grams of protein, and this is just a good thing to have, especially if you like Taco Bell. It's the exact taco shells they use, so it's pretty easy to make like a copycat taco at home that usually makes us feel better than if we would have actually gotten Taco Bell, although we still like Taco Bell. Then we've also really been liking these La Bandarita Carb Counter mini tortillas. So we recently found them for the first time, and one of them is actually 0 points, but you can have up to 4 of them for 1 point, which makes it just seem like so much more because you can put so much on them. We've made shrimp tacos, we've made breakfast tacos with them. For the 1 tortilla that's 20 calories, it is 2 grams of protein as well. So like I said, you can have 4 of these for 1 point, and these are just really nice to have on hand. It's something different. And then I also got the giant ones. So these are the Tomorrow Classic Sourdough wraps. 1 wrap is 80 calories. It's got 7 grams of protein, and it is 2 points. And these I just love to make giant wraps out of, big like burritos. I'll add like rice and chicken and beans and stuff, or I like to make a breakfast burrito with them. There's so many different things you can do with these, and that's why I like them for only 2 points. Then we always say like we're gonna try a different Ezekiel or something, or a different type of bread, and then we always go back to this. So this is the Ezekiel sesame bread. We both love the sesame on it. I don't know what it is. Like, I never have liked crust more on a bread than the actual bread. I like look forward to eating the crust of it, which is so weird. It's just so good. But anyway, 1 slice is 80 calories, 5 grams of protein, and 1 point. But if you have 2 slices, it goes up to 3 points. And Adam uses this pretty much every day for his lunches. I like to make breakfast sandwiches, avocado toast, so many different things. It's really good. I needed more panko. I feel like we always need more panko, but I just get the plain cheapest one that I can find, and I use these to make burgers, but I've also been using them more to bread things like the chicken. And a 1/3 cup is 110 calories or 3 points. I usually don't track it by that. I pretty much add it to the recipe and divide it based on that. I grabbed just a can of pinto beans. I used one the other day, so I just wanted to replace that. Again, I try to get the low sodium and make sure that it's pretty much just the beans and water, no extra oils or like fructose corn syrup. And then I don't know what's going on. I think because we added it as a 0 point food again, we've been going through cans of corn so quickly. I keep adding it to recipes. So I got 3 cans this time. Again, I get the no salt added if I can find it, and this is 0 points for us now. So it's just another thing that I like to add to recipes to bulk up. Like if I'm gonna make a Spanish rice, I'll toss in a whole can of this, and it really does add a lot to it, but it's adding 0 points. And then I really like getting this big jar of roasted red peppers because they come as strips, and it's so easy to just grab a handful and dice them up. Whereas the ones from Trader Joe's, it's like an entire pepper that you pull out and you have to dice up. But yeah, I think even for the price, you get a lot more with this. So this is what I prefer to get if I can. Otherwise, I just get them from Trader Joe's. But again, another 0 point vegetable I can add that's really flavorful. Somehow we're out of Kodiak Buttermilk mix. I feel like we always have this, but I needed to buy a new box of it. So we've been making McGriddles more, like I mentioned, and this is really convenient to use for that. It's a good lower point option, and you just add water to make the pancakes. So this one, it is a 1/2 cup, makes about 3 4-inch flapjacks, and that's 4 points. It's 190 calories and 14 grams of protein, so that's why we do like Kodiak. It's a higher protein option. And again, this is something I like to get the buttermilk flavor of because then I can add it to different breads or baking recipes that I'm doing as well. I don't have to just use it for plain like pancakes and waffles. There's so much you can do with this. Then I grabbed some Banza. This is rigatoni. I feel like we haven't had the rigatoni in a while, so I try to mix up the shapes we get because it does make the meals a little bit different. It is 190 calories for 2 ounces dry and 11 grams of protein, and there's 4 servings. So usually when we're making a pasta dish with this, I'll just split the box between the 2 of us. We'll each have 4 ounces dry, and that's an 8-point serving. So it really is a filling amount of pasta, and it's got way more fiber, fewer carbs, and way more protein than like a normal pasta. So that's why we like Banza. And the 1 serving is 4 points, but like I said, if you double it up, we have like an 8-point serving when we eat it. Then there's also the Protein Plus Barilla Rotini. This is the one I really like to use for pasta salad, so convenient I got this as well because maybe I'll be making that again. But the serving of 2 ounces dry is 190 calories. It's got 10 grams of protein, and again, it's 4 points for the serving. Usually I make us 3 ounces when I make this, but it just depends. But it's a good filling option. Okay, next. Adam likes these Kodiak crunchy bars. So he doesn't usually get the peanut butter actually, but he just grabbed them today because they didn't have the other flavors he likes. So these are a little bit higher point. They're 8 points for the pack, which it comes with 2 bars. They're very similar to Nature Valley bars, if you can see, like the crunchy ones. It is 220 calories for the whole pouch and 10 grams of protein. So it is a really filling snack for him to bring, and it's just convenient. Or if we're gonna be going downtown or something like that, it's something convenient for him to pack. Then these are my favorite. These are the Fiber One chocolate chip brownies. It's 70 calories for one. They taste like a Chips Ahoy, like soft baked cookie, I swear. But 70 calories, 2 grams of protein, and 2 points. And this is something I like to have that's kind of light before the gym, or if I just need like a quick snack. So we love the Kashigo peanut butter crunch, but we got the chocolate today to mix it up. This is 210 calories for 3/4 cup and 10 grams of protein. Usually I don't use that serving. That's 6 points. But usually what I'll do is track it in my phone and then switch it over to grams and add it to my yogurt and then just pick how many points I want. So if I want a 2-point serving, it'll be like 20 grams or something. And this is really good, especially with berries. So like this with the strawberries will be good on my yogurt. Got some meat sticks. I got the right ones this time. So last time we had gotten the beef ones on accident, which was fine. They were just higher point, and we actually prefer the flavor of the turkey ones. So these are the Nix sticks in spicy turkey. You get 2 sticks for 2 points, and it's 75 calories for both of them and 10 grams of protein. So filling snack, and it seems like you're getting a lot. And then these are the Vermont turkey pepperoni sticks. So similar to Chomps, where they're like turkey pepperoni, but they're actually a little bit more texture-wise like a Slim Jim. They are 9 grams of protein for one, 60 calories, and 2 points. And both of these I want to say are gluten-free. Yeah. Both of these are gluten-free, good filling option. Like I said, they're high in protein, and so it's just an easy snack to bring with us. Sometimes I'll have one right before I skate to just get a little energy. We recently tried these in a snack video. These are the Harvest Snaps Poppers Duos, and we really liked the salsa and cheddar flavor. We went through the bag really quickly, so we got another one. We were happy to find it. We've actually kind of been on the lookout for them and haven't been able to find them, but Woodman's had them. So for the serving of about 22 pieces, it's an ounce. It's 140 calories or 4 points, and it's got 4 grams of protein. And yeah, we just really liked the flavor of these. Love Crunch. We have become so obsessed with this stuff. It is so good. The dark chocolate and peanut butter flavor is by far our favorite out of all of them. It is 150 calories for a 1/4 cup. It's got 4 grams of protein, and that serving is 4 points. But again, another thing I like to just top my yogurt with, so I'll weigh out the serving. But what I like is that there's little chunks of chocolate and peanuts in here, and it's so good. Love corn. I love that I can get this at Woodman's, especially the bigger bags like this. So my favorite is the barbecue, and then we also got the Habanero Chili. The serving size is an ounce, so it's a 1/4 of the bag is 130 calories and 2 grams of protein, and that serving is 4 points. So you get a good amount for 4 points. These are vegan and gluten-free as well. I just highly recommend these if you can find them. It's a really, really good crunchy snack. I like to have these with like some jerky, and it's super filling. Convenient if I'm gonna be out somewhere or doing something active. Then also happy to see these. I haven't gotten these in a while. So the Avocado Ranch has actually become my favorite flavor. I really, really like the sweet chili as well, but I don't know why. I just have been loving the Avocado Ranch. So the sweet chili are actually 3 points for 9 chips and 2 grams of protein, 130 calories. And then the Avocado Ranch are 140 calories for 9 chips, 2 grams of protein, and it says 4 points. So I need to double check that because that doesn't seem right that it's that different for 10 calories. Oh, because the avocado has sugar. Yeah, so these have a little bit of sugar in them, so that's why they're higher points. So 4 points for 9 and then 3 points for 9. But both of them are really good. They're super flavorful, good size. So I really like those. And then the last thing we got, we saw these right when we walked in. These are Pizzelles, and they're lemon flavor. So we've had vanilla and chocolate from Aldi, and we really like them, just even with some like whipped cream on them. But sometimes I just like to eat them plain because they're low point and they're good. So the serving size is for 5 cookies. It's 140 calories, 2 grams of protein, and 6 points, but each cookie is 1 point if you track it that way. So lemon with whipped cream and then some berries on it would be so good. So we have a new dessert. That wraps everything up for today. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, we got a ton of stuff again, but it's been really helping me to just have tons of vegetables, tons of meats throughout the week. It really gets me motivated to get in the kitchen because I don't really have a choice. It's gonna go bad. So it helps me kind of plan my meals around that. I still have so many options for like each type of meat or each vegetable that I can come up with different tasting meals with them, but it just gets us to cook at home more. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and we will see you next time. Every time.
Bye.